Hello Confetti Club, it is Pixie, and today I wanted to sit down and talk with you guys and give you guys some tips and tricks and advice for YouTube and blogging in general, I guess, but a lot of this is specifically for YouTube. I have not been on the YouTube scene for very long. I'm gonna have my 3-year tubeversary, I think, in August at some point. But my channel has grown a lot for the amount of time that I've been on here. This is in no way to say that I am some like ever-knowing presence of YouTube knowledge. I am a fresh little puppy surprise, new to this world, like a lot of you guys, but I just find that these things have been really working for me, and I've seen a lot of like good stuff happen when I do these things, so I don't want this to in any way be like I know what's best, but like, hey, I feel like a lot of people are really secretive in the YouTube industry and community, and they're like, oh, gotta keep your secrets to yourself, and I'm like, no, f you, help other people. So this is also for like fresh baby puppies, so if you're just starting out, these are some of the things that I found really helpful, and I have a list. The number one thing I have written down here is branding, logo, font, theme, colors, and thumbnails. Now, I've always had like a very concrete theme, although that theme has changed. If you guys watched me back in the day, my first intro was like pink gingham with like a bow and sparkles, and everything was pink gingham, and it was kind of like Animal Crossing-y, soft baby Lolita, and then it changed to like, I had this intro that was like just my written name, and it was like white sparkles, and now it's like pink with like Smarties and ponies. But as long as at the same time you have like a theme going on, stick to that theme and cling to it. That is your YouTube aesthetic. That is your branding. Hold it close and love it dear, and it makes you feel like you have like you're a whole packaged present. And I put an asterisk by thumbnails, and then I just wrote thumbnails again. Thumbnails are so important. Thumbnails are so important. A lot of the time I won't even like read the title of a video. I just completely depend on the thumbnail. Thumbnails are literally what pretty much decides if someone's gonna click on your video or not. Of course, they can like read the title, but usually in my thumbnail I'll either have the title again, or if I couldn't think of multiple things to title a video, what's an example? Usually I'll have like 2 ideas for a title in my head, and I can't decide on which one, so I'll put one as the title and one as the thumbnail, and then I don't have to pick, it's fine. Stick to a schedule. Wow, this is something that I only recently discovered is incredibly important. It really helps, A, to upload as much as you can, and B, to upload as regularly as you can. I was really bad for this up until, I feel like it was like the beginning of January, I got on like a good sketch. And just recently I got on a really good sketch of Wednesdays and Saturdays, and sometimes like a Wednesday video will end up on a Thursday, or a Saturday will end up on a Sunday, but like you really just gotta ganbatte. You may not have specific days because some people work shift work at like another job and they can't really control like when they're gonna have time to film and stuff, but it really just does help, even if you can put in your header or whatever, like I upload 2 times a week, ding! Ooh, cross promote. This is helpful. I find it doesn't help me that much. However, when you're just getting started, it really does help to kind of like push everything out there. Cross promotion, I don't know if that's the right word for it, but when I say that, I mean that like when I post a video, well, I don't really do it anymore, but I should. When you post a video, you also post that to Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. You can't post a video to Instagram, but you can post like a screenshot or the thumbnail and be like, boo boo, link in bio, boo boo, boo boo, boo boo, boo. I really don't want this video to come across as like, these are all marketing strategies and this is all just a big conspiracy of marketing and you're all falling victim to my marketing tricks. But it's just like, how am I gonna make sure people know that this exists? Put it on all your shit. I'm really bad for that because my YouTube has 95,000 subscribers now, my Facebook only has 10,000, my Instagram has 30,000, and like Twitter is non-existent. Twitter I have like 2,000 something. So YouTube right now is the biggest thing for me, but if I ever want to plug something else, and like even my Twitter right now, haha, do you want to follow my Twitter? Ba-doo, boo, boo. I don't care that much, but if I really wanted you to, I would say, hey, on YouTube where I have 90k, I'd be like, hey, my Twitter is a little baby boy with 2,000. Give him a smooch. Make friends and network. Make friends. Friends are good. Friends are fun. It's just nice. It's nice to make friends with other YouTubers, and especially since I am like newer to the scene, it does help because like there's a lot of things that it's like a big world of mystery to me, like sponsored videos. I have no idea what's with that. Like there's so many things that people just don't talk about, and there's not a lot of resources. I'm sure there are, but it helps to just have a couple friends to be able to message and be like, hey, how much should I be asking for? What's my worth? Is this company shady? Am I okay? Is this reasonable of them to ask? Is this reasonable of me to ask? Make some friends. And of course it's wrong to make friends with people and like to just use them to up your game. That is kind of my next point. Collabs help, but don't use it as a crutch. Use your own power to blossom yourself and let people know that you're here and make yourself heard. Collabs rock, but if all you're doing is collabs, I see this in some bigger YouTubers and other YouTubers, it's like, I love you so much, but like you're probably not even friends with that person, and it's kind of sad to see people using other people just to get ahead of the game. You know, only collab with people you really are friends with and that you really like. And like, if every single video is a collab, unless you're really good friends, it's kind of like, don't use it as a crutch. Be nice. Drama isn't cute. I have drama and tea isn't cute. I hate this. I hate this new era of YouTube and social media where it's all about dragging people and spilling the tea and snatching wigs and like all this shit. I hate it. I don't want to participate in it. I'm sorry if I have ever done that just by mentioning like Jeffree Star or whatever. I really hate it. I don't like it. How many different ways can I say that I don't like it? I think it's shallow, and I think it's like the most desperate and silly plea for attention ever. Have you ever noticed that if someone's subscribers, or if their social media, or if their sales in their makeup company or whatever are tanking, or if they have a new music CD or whatever coming out, this isn't about anyone by the way, this is just in general. Have you ever noticed that if someone wants more attention, they'll make up drama, or they'll bring up drama that's like 100 years old? It's so sad, and it's so cheap, and it's such a cheap trick, and I just don't like it. So don't be that guy. Don't start drama for views. Don't bring up people's names for views. Don't put PewDiePie in your title just to get views. It's not cool. Once again, use your own power. Use your own chikara. And be strong, and do it on your own. It's okay to use other friends for help, but don't destroy other people for views. Don't start Twitter beef for views. Are you okay? I hate that. That's all that info. Ooh, interact with your audience. It's the best part. Literally. It makes me so sad when I see some YouTubers or social media influencers that don't like respond to comments that much, or they don't interact with their audience that much, because that's the best part of it. What? You have so many thousands of people who love and support you, and if you just like ignore them, then like why are you making videos or doing anything? It's so sad. And I get that when you get to a certain point, like some big YouTubers, I know they can't reply to everyone, and even I can't reply to everyone, and I'm still like a little BB, but Like, you gotta try. Graveyard Girl does a really good job of this. I think she hit 8 million subscribers, and she still is like as interactive as she can possibly be with her audience, and I really admire that. I love Shane Dawson so much. I think he's my favorite YouTuber, but he doesn't interact with his audience very much. I'm sure like he replies to tweets and stuff, but like he doesn't go to VidCon and he doesn't do meetups, and like that's okay, because I know everyone has different, like, I think it's mostly because he has like self-confidence issues and body dysmorphia, but there's no one I want to meet more other than Drew Monson. There is no one I would rather meet more in real life than Shane Dawson, except Drew Monson. And they're best friends, like, oh my god, can we just hang out? Anyway, basically, there's so many people who love and support you, so love and support them back, because otherwise, what's the point? It's the best part. I love you all. That was a wet kiss. Be very picky with sponsors and know your value. These people will try to take advantage of you. Arm yourself with knowledge. This is for when you get, not even for when you get a little bit bigger. I'm trying to think about like how this advice would help someone with like 1,000 subscribers or 10,000 or 20,000, 3,000, 4,000, blah, blah, blah. Sponsorships are hard. I did my first sponsored video a little bit ago, and I have so much to learn. You need to know your worth. Typically, it depends on what you go by, because I was searching, and I found a lot of people saying to charge like $5 to $8 per 1,000 views. Some people say to charge 3 cents per view or something. Some people have said to charge $1,000 per 10,000 views. So there's like this huge range, and it's scary and it's hard when someone emails you and they offer you like a low ball amount of money. It's hard to say like, sorry, not enough, bye, because it feels bad and it feels awkward, and I hate talking money, but you cannot allow yourself to be used by these companies, because they are assuming that you don't know better, and they will take advantage of you at every turn. If a company offers you just product and wants you to do a full YouTube review for them, unless you really believe in and support that product and would do it for free anyway, that's the big asterisk. Unless you would do it for free anyway and they're just offering to give it to you, don't do it. Do not accept product as payment when you get a little bit bigger. I would say like, it's tricky, but you really gotta know your worth. I saw this quote, it was like, know your worth, then add taxes. Just don't sell yourself short, because then you're just setting yourself up to get hurt. Arm yourself with knowledge. Be prepared. Fight back. Be good. Be nice, but don't let people stomp on you, because they will. Make vids that you want to make. This is important, and it can be hard. If you find yourself dreading turning on the camera, or dreading putting on your face to go get in front of the camera, or dreading making time to film, it's time to step back and reassess. Is it the kind of videos I'm making? Is it the platform? Or am I just not made for social media? You gotta love what you do, because if you don't, people can tell. I did a review like probably like 2 years, a year and a half ago, and I just really didn't want to do it. I was not in the mood, and I didn't like the products, and you can tell in the video that I'm like not into it. Some days I am just not feeling it, and I won't film, and it sucks, because YouTube is on your own time, and it's a fantastic job, and I'm really blessed to be able to support myself with something that I love doing. However, even though it's a real job and it is on your own time, you can't film when you're feeling like because it will reflect on your videos, and then what you say won't be genuine. That's my biggest advice. Maybe not of everything here, but that is a big boy advice. Just go with your flow. Believe in yourself, listen to your body and listen to your mind, especially if you have mental illness or anything. It can be tricky, because you can be fine for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then one day you just tank and it's like, oh, never mind, surprise, I'm dying. don't film that day. Don't do it. Background music, intro, outro, etc. This kind of ties back to number 1 in branding. It's fun. It's really fun. I've changed my background music a couple of times, and right now I really love the song I've been using. Can you hear it now? Probably, because I'm gonna put it in the video. It's called Child's Toy, and it's from Epidemic Sound. Also, sorry if my voice sounds raspy, it's because I was yelling a lot earlier for another video. And yeah, the intro and outro and stuff is also just part of branding. It's really fun. I make mine in Photoshop and Final Cut if there's any animation. It's just fun and cute, and it makes you feel like a happy little TV show. You're like your own anime. Use easy tactics sparingly. Collabs, like I mentioned, trends, giveaways, and other gimmicks can make your audience bored and distrustful of you. Is that in English? It's bad. Don't do it. It's really fun to hop on trends sometimes, like fidget spinners and slime and full face of whatever. I did a full face video, or I did full face of stickers. I did 2 other full face videos because I really enjoy those. But like, if you have no emotions towards slime or fidget spinners, although they are fun and I do like both, if you don't like them, don't make a video on them. A lot of people do, so that's totally fine, but like, if you don't care, don't do it. Giveaways are tricky too. I love giveaways, and I've done 2 in the past, and they're super duper fun. However, I feel like it's important to make sure you're giving away something that you care about, that you think is cool, and that you think your audience will really like. That's not just like 60 iPad minis, because it's like, that doesn't... What does that have to do with you or your channel? What are you doing? Who are you? I don't know. Giveaways are tricky because it's like you are giving it away to your audience, but a lot of the time it's like, to enter this giveaway, you have to give me $1 million. Not actually, but it'd be like, subscribe to my channel, blah, 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 blah. And that's what mine was like too. But just be careful. Don't do one every video. A lot of YouTubers do that. That's what I'm saying. Just use it sparingly. That's fine. I hop on trends too, and I do giveaways too, but just like cool your jets. Cool your jets. It's okay and it's awesome, and you know, they're a thing for a reason, and a lot of people enjoy them too. People enjoy watching fidget spinner videos, and people enjoy entering giveaways. Just make sure it's not like every other word out of your mouth is like, win a MacBook Pro! Know your Social Blade! This is my favorite one. Social Blade is basically a third-party website that is unrelated to YouTube, but it gives public YouTube analytics. I find it easier to follow than the actual YouTube Creator Studio analytics, which is ironic because that one is the one that's made by YouTube, but I find it so much easier because Social Blade will show you how many subscribers you've gained Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday of the week. It'll show you your average for those 2 weeks. It'll show you your future projections, which is like the best part. It'll show you your views and all of that same info. It's just so handy. It will show a graph of how you've done, and the YouTube Creator Studio has that too, but it doesn't have the day-by-day like list, and I guess I'm more of a listy girl. I guess it just depends on like how you learn. I'm a super visual learner. I guess you'd think that would make the graph easier, but I guess seeing the list of numbers helps. I don't know. I guess I like graphs. Am I a graphy girl? Who knows? Is there a little hair sticking out? Re-record the whole video. And it's just really important to know your Social Blade, know where you're at, and like, you, again, arm yourself with that knowledge to get better and to learn. Perhaps if you start posting a certain kind of video and your Social Blade tanks, maybe you should be like, oh, okay, reassess. Am I enjoying doing this kind of video more? If so, forget the Social Blade, who cares? But if you're like, oh, I was just trying something new out and like I don't really care, I could do either or, and no one else seems to like it, perhaps reassess. Again, like I said, film what you want to film what you want to do. So if you're like, now I need to only make slime videos until I die, slime is my passion, I am Pixielocks 2017, keep making slime. I could have my subscribers, I could have like 45k and be happy making slime videos, and that would be fine. However, if I was like, don't really care, but I think I'm gonna focus more on shoes instead of everything else I do. Don't really care though, just think I'll try it, and everyone's like, what are you doing? Then perhaps be like, never mind, I don't like shoes that much to like drive my whole audience away because of shoes. But again, it's totally up to you. And on Social Blade, it also has an option. And this option can be dangerous. However, it has this option to compare yourself, or compare any channels at all, directly to one another. Now, they do say that comparison is the root of all evil, so please, if you are prone to like jealousy or like self-hate or comparison, and I know I literally made a video that was called Stop Comparing Yourself to Others, and I do truly believe that if you are just wallowing in like, my life isn't as cool as theirs, my channel isn't as good as theirs, blah 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 blah, that's just gonna eat away at you, and you really can't keep doing that. However, it can be helpful to kind of see where I'm at and where other people are at. Am I where I'm supposed to be? Is this normal? And in YouTube, there is no normal. I mean, friggin', who was it? Like, Tana Mojo and The Gabby Show, they've been on YouTube for like, I think less time than I am. Tana Mojo's younger than me. I'm like, excuse me? And she has like a bajillion subscribers and like 3 huge scandals already. There is no real normal, because I mean, you can be like PewDiePie, who gains like 1 million subscribers every time he breathes, or you can be someone else who maybe is only getting like 5 a day or 30 a day or whatever, and that's totally fine. It's totally fine, and I love you, and I'm scared even talking about this because I don't want people to compare themselves and get upset, but just compare yourself to like a bunch of people if you want. Don't just focus on one person, because everyone's in a different lane. Everyone is going at their own speed, and there are so many factors that can affect it, and some of it is just luck of the draw. Some of it is just like, is YouTube's algorithm favoring me? YouTube's algorithm gave me a big ol' smooch on the cheek last week, and I was gaining like 1,500 to 2,000 subscribers a day for like 4 days, and I was like, what is it? And you can look in your creator studio, and it told me it was just because of suggested videos and browse features, which basically means some of my videos just got put in people's recommended bar. And so sometimes it's just kind of luck of the draw, and you can't really blame yourself for that. So use the comparison tool very, very, very carefully, but it will show you like how many you both get per day, how many views you get per day, and your future projections for both of you. So you'll see like if you're at 20k and someone else is at 30k, but maybe the person at 30k is going at like a slower rate, it'll show you where you'll intersect. And it's just useful. However, use it very carefully and remember to love all your neighbors and that it isn't a competition. It's just helpful to see where you're at and how you can improve and all of that good stuff. And I love you. Remember, the friends you make and the joy of creating is what's most important. Money and popularity should be secondary. If you are only in YouTube to make it your job, stop. Stop now, because you will suffer, because it is a long and tricky winding road. And it is okay for YouTube to be your job. Right now, I could live off of YouTube alone. I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. The more you upload, the more you make. And I don't want to totally talk about money because, like I just said, friends and creation and art are the best, and fashion and love and friends are good. However, if you can do like a beautiful, amazing job that you love that's all about art and colors and friends and amazing things, and you can support yourself off of that, why would you not? But if you ever find yourself prioritizing how much you make and like what will get more views over like what you enjoy and spending time with your friends and all of that good stuff, again, it's time to reassess. If you are only in YouTube for the money, stop now. It's not for you. And numbers are super exciting, and it's super exciting to watch your audience grow, and I really, like, I get super excited. I watch my subscriber count and I watch my view count, and I'm super proud whenever I pass a milestone or whenever a video is doing really good, and that feels super good. And it's okay to watch those things, and it's okay to be proud of those things, and it's okay to post about those things, but you just have to remember that all of that is happening because of the people who love and support you, and you need to never ever forget to be grateful of them and to give them 100,000 kisses. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna live stream today. Should I like say this ever in a video? I am going to try my very best to live stream every single Friday. However, you will get a notification on YouTube that will have a mirror of the live stream, I think, but I am live streaming on YouNow, which is not YouTube. It's like YouTube, but now. But the link will always be in the description because it automatically does that. So I'm gonna go do that. My voice is actually already going, which is not a good sign because every time after a live stream I like lose my voice entirely. So how long until my throat comes out of my mouth? 2 seconds. I love you guys so much. Please take all of this with a grain of salt. I love you so much. There is no right way to do anything. These are just tips and tricks that I found helped me a lot and are helping me in my happy YouTube journey, and I hope it helped you a little bit. Please leave me questions in the comments. I would love to answer any questions you have and help you out. Perhaps if you are also a YouTuber and you have other tips and tricks to add, comment down below. Go ahead. I love you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video, which is not this one because this one is over and I'm gonna go live stream. Bye!